tiny dragons, new bosses, fallout, B2 spirit, and more. Today I am here with mods that add many new creatures, bending styles, village defenders, Icarus wings, guns with modifications, dinosaurs, and many other features. Here are the top 30 Minecraft mods that you need. The first mod today is Tiny Dragons. With this mod you can hatch, tame and explore with your little dragons. There are new rare eggs that you can find in chests. After that, hatch them and tame them with raw meat. These tiny dragons have different color variants and they are very good looking. You can choose from red, blue, yellow, black and other colors. There is also a dragon staff that will help you to command them. They can follow you, stay, fly around and more. Bending Styles is a mod that gives you the ability to use the bending powers inspired by the last airbender. You can have fire abilities, air, earth and water. There are different moves that you can do, but first you will need to craft some new items that will unlock these powers. There are different abilities like Fire Punch, Jump, Breath, Air Slice and a lot of others. I will show some of them. You can get the scrolls from traders. Fangs and Quos is a mod that is very often updated and it brings new enemies with unique behavior to the Minecraft world. This mod fits very well in RPG mod packs because there are creatures like goblins, evil bats, ogres, werewolves, wild wolves, silver skeletons, ghosts and others. There are also some new resources and useful items with unique mechanics. All these mobs have different behaviors, some of them are very strong. If you are looking for a very cool apocalypse mod that is still updated, this is the best mod for that. This is a zombie apocalypse mod that upgrades immersive survival with weapons and structures that you can explore. In these structures you can find storage crates with food and other cool items. There are many melee weapons with cool damage, but also guns, decoration blocks and more. This mod combines all the RPG series plus armor sets together. So you will find there 12 armor sets, the very detailed models and all can be crafted in survival. These armor sets give you different bonuses and stats. You can become a mage, druid, paladin, soldier and more. Another mod adds a few different armor sets and they are very cool. This mod has only a few hundred downloads. They are engineer themed armor sets. Now you can choose 4 armor pieces and combine them with over 30 different attachments. There are attachments like night vision, jetpack, active protection, damage plate and others. Millager is a cool mod that adds village defenses to your world. So there are military villagers, summoners and others that defend the villages against the raids. There are also some new structures in the world that you can explore. All these villagers have armor and different weapon types. There is archer, lancer, scouter, swordmaster and others. Structures like the floating islands, strong rooms, trading halls and more. This is a very cool upgrade for vanilla Minecraft. Water balloon is a cool mod for summer because there are water balloons that you can shoot at your friends. There are 2 different weapons that can shoot them. Everything is craftable in survival. It's a very simple mod but very fun at the same time. You can enjoy AshVehicle on this version of Minecraft. This is a huge expansion for the Super Warfare mod that adds over 50 new military vehicles to Minecraft. There are stealth fighters, battle tanks, attack helicopters and other vehicles with different weapon arsenals. There are realistic fight physics, detailed 3D models, there are some legendary vehicles like the B2 Spirit and others. River fishing is a huge upgrade for fishing in Minecraft. There is a realistic river and ice fishing simulator. There are seasons, weather and living fish that you can catch. There are 6 ways to fish. You can do float fishing with the classic pole, spinning, long cast bottom fishing, ice fishing, sea fishing and trolling. There are 66 new species that you can catch. These mechanics are amazing. It will be much more fun to fishing in Minecraft. With the Riders of Dragons mod, you can tame new dragons, ride on them, and explore, but also beat everyone on them. At this time there are 2 new dragons, you can find eggs in the end, and desert temples. You just need a bone to tame them as a baby. There are different sizes, shapes, and elements that they have. I like this new Icarus add-on so much, and you can enjoy it also on this version of Minecraft. If you don't know this mod adds many new, beautiful wings to the Icarus mod, so you can craft them in survival and travel around the world much faster. There are so many different core variants, some of them glow, and more. Raft World. Yes, with this mod, you will start on a tiny raft in an endless ocean. It's inspired by the popular game. You will need to survive there and rebuild the world. There is a new custom dimension for that, a floating wood system with many resources that will help you to progress. Frostbear is a new powerful boss that you can challenge in the frozen biomes. This is a powerful boss with custom animations, attacks, sounds, unique wood, weapons, and more. Now it will be much more fun to explore the cold biomes, because there is a challenge. This boss has more than 200 HP, glowing eyes, and powerful attacks like Frost Breath, Ice Spike attacks, Charge, and more. You will get a frozen heart that gives you very good effect. There is also a Frost Fang, a powerful ice weapon with abilities. Now you can become the Plutonium dragon with custom abilities and cool mechanics. This is a radioactive dragon that has deadly abilities. You will need to level up if you want to unlock all of them. Another amazing mod that expands the Super Bee Warfare mod is this one. There are so many features around the drones, like radar, fiber links, new FPV drones, and more. There are weather camera effects and wireless and fiber optic control. You can fight with these drones. I will show some features that you will find there. NukaCraft Fallout mod is a cool mod that is still updated and is inspired by the Fallout universe. There is everything that you need to enjoy Fallout in Minecraft. There is a new based on dimension with many new biomes and structures with wood, but also enemies. There are also features like food, plants, power armor, a radiation system, and a few other features. The creatures that you can fight against are very detailed, but they also use different guns and more. This mod adds more bubbles to Minecraft. It's simple, but I like this idea. Now you can find large water bubbles in the oceans that contain useful wood. But there are also bomb bubbles that explode on contact, but you can defuse them with a bubble net. More rare are the chest bubbles with higher wood inside. There are also a few different bubbles in the nether dimension, but it will be much harder to get them from lava. Another huge monster expansion mod that makes Minecraft much more fun to explore. There are creatures that fit very well in vanilla style. You can find also many new items and some weapons, armor sets and more. There are creatures like Tarantula, Fansha, Omen, Mimic Beetles, Mimentis and others. You can get new items from them to craft some useful tools. They all have unique behavior, models and animations, so each creature is unique. The MineGo mod adds guns from CSGO to Minecraft, but the cool thing about this mod is all these guns fit very well in Minecraft. They have 3D models, but not the realistic look. There are guns, knives and cases with skins. In the future there will be stickers, packages, more charms and a lot of other features. I will show some of these guns. This mod upgrades the end in Minecraft, but it's vanilla friendly. With this mod, it will be much more fun to explore the end dimension because there are new biomes like Dreaming Den and Acid Burnt Abysses. There are new growing plants, blocks and much more. There is also new progression, challenges, shelter towers, generation and a lot of other features. This mod is a must-have. Now when we have a better end, we also need an update for the nether dimension, and the LUMINOUS nether will be a very good choice for that. With this mod you can explore new nether biomes with new creatures. There are new building blocks and decorations. There are the fungal plains biome and the ash forest. But more important are the new mobs, the piglin cultist, leader, rider and others. All these creatures are unique and cool. You can get some cool drops from them, so it's worth it to beat them. There is also a new wood, cultist eggs, potions and more features. It will take you some time to explore the new nether. The most epic are the legendary beasts that you can challenge. There is a Mushroom King, a Piglin boss and the Furnace. Craft-Reforged is a new gun mod that is so epic. This mod has the best deep weapon customization that I have ever seen. There are realistic guns and immersive combat. The last update also added the new AK gun that you can also customize with so many attachments like bigger magazines, different scopes, silencers and others. There is also a realistic flashlight, high performance and more features. There are two guns, but you can upgrade them so much. Another mod is very cool for some medieval mod packs because there are medieval weapons and armor set. This mod is also compatible with the Better Combat mod for the better experience. You will find there not only many types of weapons but also very cool armor sets. There is a stamina system and armor sets that you can combine. There are different damage ranges for swords, daggers and pitchforks, damage types and more features. You can craft your gear with new items that you can get in chests. There is a smithing hammer, an anvil and more, so it's very fun to craft this new gear. It's much more realistic. Doggie's new vehicle is a cool mod for Super Bee Warfare, but it's a little bit different because there are 3 new automatic turrets that need to be powered, but it deals a lot of damage. It will be a really cool upgrade for your base. It will defend you against the hordes of zombies and other enemies. This mod adds more weapons to the Simply Swords mod. This mod is compatible with so many other mods like Twilight Forest, Deeper and Darker, and others. There are so many great axes, glowing weapons, colorful weapons, fiery weapons, a lot of daggers, weapons made from steel leaf, and more. EldenReach RPG is a new mod that I found. This mod has only 100 downloads, but it upgrades the menu and inventory into a dark fantasy RPG style. With this body of Minecraft, it looks like an RPG game. There is an RPG hut with a power frame, health and stamina bars, a stamina system, an ornate hotbar, a diamond experience badge, new navigation, menus, quests and skills. At this time, there are 150 quests and more features. If you are looking for a mod that is inspired by Limbus company, this mod is very cool. There are new weapons with very powerful skills. This mod is compatible with the Better Combat mod. There is a body weapon, a new enchantment, and a few other features. I will show how powerful you can be with this weapon. There is also a new fleet effect. A Game of Box is a huge mod inspired by Game of Thrones and Mountain Blade. You can choose from different religions. This mod also adds castles, troops, quests and progression. You can also choose from many different kingdoms like the North, Riverlands, Westerlands and others. Each one has different stats. There is a new blacksmith minigame, armor sets, weapons, a huge map that you can explore and a lot of other features. And the last mod today is a dinosaur mod that is still updated. With this mod, you can revive ancient creatures. There are many dinosaurs that you can know from different games. There are dinosaurs like T-Rex, Carnotaurus, Spino, Bronto, Trike and others. I will show every single dinosaur that this mod adds. That's it for today's mod showcase. If you want more Minecraft mods, hit subscribe and I'll see you in the next one. And don't forget to check the Discord below.